All right, writers, we are really going to just dig back into our writing starting today. So, before you had that nice long break, you spent time writing the different pages of your informational book. And at this point, you should have, of course, your title page, and then you should have at least three different sections of your book that have headings. And so this is mine. And so we have, so just take a minute to look back through and reread the book that you've written already. Okay, so you can pause this video right now, read back through it just so you can say, oh, yes, that's what I did 2 weeks ago, right? So do that. You might even find a few mistakes here and there that you want to fix up as you're reading back through it. So pause the video now and go ahead and do that. All right, so you should have gone back and read through your work already. Today, your job is to include photographs into your book. So photographs are one of the best ways that you can teach your readers more about your topic. When you add a photograph to your book, it helps your readers to be able to make that image in their brain, that mental image, and it helps them to learn more about that topic. It makes your book more interesting to read and to look through, and it really just helps to get your point to your readers even more. So we are going to add photos. You need to have at least one photo on every single page, and the photos should go along with what exactly is on that page. Okay, so on your title page, I'm going to go ahead. You can click on it, and then you can actually move the text box up, kind of move it around as you want to. If you click on it, you can move the text boxes. And once you do that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click Insert. So if you watch my cursor here, it's going to come up. I'm going to click Insert, click Image, and then I'm going to search the web to find an image that I like. So mine is about the human brain. So whatever your topic is, you might just start by searching that topic. And then I've got my video here is kind of covering that up, isn't it? I'll move it over here. All right. So here, oh boy, lots of pictures of the brain, huh? So I'm going to find one that really shows exactly what I want it to show. So I know, kind of looking through, I'm going to just pick this classic one right here. When you find one that you like, just click on it and then click Insert. Now, what usually happens is the picture is too big. And so just like on Seesaw, you can click on the picture and then you can make the size smaller. Oops. I can make the size smaller by just lowering it from the corner or from the sides as well. So I click on that, drag it. I can make it bigger or drag it back. I can make it smaller. So you want it to kind of line up nicely somewhere on the page. All right, so I kind of like mine all in the middle like that. You can do more than one picture. If you'd like to get a few different pictures on there, you can. I'm going to stick with one. Some topics, like more pictures might be better. The human brain, there's only so much you can see about the human brain. So I'm going to stick with just one for mine, but feel free to add. You can add them on the side. You kind of add them all around as you want to. Okay. Now I'm going to click on the next page. So you should have just read it. And so I'm thinking specifically about this page and what is this page about? So it says, it's amazing to think about all the jobs of the brain. First, one job of the brain is to help us learn. When we work hard and study, the information gets stored inside our brain so that we can use it later. Another job of the brain is to control your body. That's right. When you move, your brain sends a signal to your muscles to make them move. Other movements like breathing and blinking are controlled in the brain, and we do not even need to think about them. One last job of the brain is to feel and control your emotions. Your brain knows when you have a strong feeling, and you can use your brain to manage that feeling. To sum it up, the brain has many jobs. Okay, so I'm hearing different things on here. So now, instead of just typing brain, I'm going to think specifically, what did I talk about on that page? So I talked about how the brain helps you to learn. So I'm going to type learn in there, and I'm going to see what comes up. So there's different things on here, like LEARN, learn. Some of the things you have, this is where you really have to start to get smart and to really think. Like this picture right here, it's cute, but it doesn't really show that the brain helps you to learn. And like this one here, I see it's like a graduation hat and the different like pictures for the different subjects. But again, it doesn't really go along with the brain learning. Now, as I'm looking closer and closer, I'm trying to see if there's any pictures on here that kind of have more to do with the brain learning, and I'm not seeing too much on there. So I'm going to try something else. I'm going to say brain learning. Now I'm seeing some different pictures that look a little bit more that would be sort of like a brain learning. Now, as you do that, you might see pictures that you think would be good for another page. So kind of keep that in mind. I see this one here is good for one of the other pages that I have. But for here, for the brain learning, now I see some different pictures that I think go better. So sometimes you have to adjust what you're searching. I think I'm going to click on this one that has a bunch of books in the shape of a brain. Now, I have a problem here because I had a lot to say about the jobs of the brain. And so, yes, I can make this picture smaller. I'm going to put it over here. But sometimes you also can change the text. So now, right now, my picture is over my text. Of course, I don't want that. So I'm going to click on my text. When I click on the text, I get that box that pops up. Again, very similar to Seesaw. Instead of having my text go like across the page, if I click on one of the dots here, the one that's in the middle, so this one is just going to make everything go down. I don't want that. But if I click on this one here that's in the middle, move it all over, and then if I move it up a little bit, now I can kind of see it better. And then I can have my pictures on the side here. So it talked about how one of the jobs of the brain is to learn. So maybe I'll keep that one there. And it said that another job is to help you move. So I'm going to do insert image. I think I'm going to do exercise because that's like moving. Man, there's a lot of good ones on here for exercise. Maybe I'll do this one of somebody running. So that's showing somebody running. It kind of goes with the brain, helps you, your body to move. And then I'll do one more, controlling your emotions. So I'll do insert image. So since it's about emotions, I'll type it like that. If I can find anything on here. So maybe I'll do, feel like this one kind of shows different emotions. So I'll click on that one. Again, I kind of make it smaller or bigger, whatever fits on the page there. All right, so you get the idea. So on the first page, it's just the main idea, the big topic, which is the human brain. So the how, there's my picture of the brain. But on this page, I thought specifically, what is this page about? And I searched for that. Now on the next one, it says, what does the brain look like? So I'm going to go ahead again, and I'm going to search brain because this is really what it looks like. And I can find, like, this one looks like a more realistic picture of the brain. So I'll go ahead and insert that, right? And I'll make it smaller. Whatever your page is specifically about, that's what you want to go for. Yeah, and you're going to go through and you're going to do at least one picture on every page. But as you know, when you read a nonfiction book, a lot of times there's more than one picture. So that's your job today, writers. Read back through what you wrote before break and then use the insert image, search the web to put photographs onto your pages that match the information that you're trying to teach your readers. All right, writers, I can't wait to see these photographs that you insert.